Toy Tractor Times is at the 2018 St. Louis Farm Toy Show. We're here with Andrew O'Leary from Janesville, Wisconsin. And Andrew, thanks for bringing out this great display.
Yep, no problem.
So what can you tell us about it?
I kind of based it off of where I'm from, southern Wisconsin. It's kind of an older farm. The guy kind of took it over. He's kind of, making it his own. It's a cow-calf operation, 80 head rawfish. And it takes place in the springtime, so he doesn't have many head left. He's got like 5 or 6 back there, still the calf, and the rest are all out on pasture already. He does all his own field work, getting it ready, but he's got the neighbors. They do his planting and his picking. He has no combine or planter. So that's, the neighbors set up right there. They're just showing up right now to look over the plant and hopefully start heading out and planting some corn.
Well, let's take a look at some of this equipment. I really like this field cultivator with the shanks and the drags on the back.
Yep, Brian Weir did that. It's a 4600 case IH field cultivator.
About 25 feet or so, 28 feet?
Yeah, I figured I based it off of 28 feet.
Okay.
So, and then the 8410 from Aaron Jensen, he's got it pull under that or whatever, and kind of dirtied it up a little bit. So,
that's a really nice tillage combination right there.
Yes, that's one of my favorite tractors right there.
So what's our planter tractor coming in?
That one's a 7270R.
Okay.
Made by Nick or whatever. And it took to the 1770 planter that Christian Oyster did that as well. I just got it Monday, so I was a little nervous.
Well, but Nick McGraw and Christian Oyster make a good team right there.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff on here is from Christian for the most part, a lot too. So.
16-row planter?
Yep, okay. 16-row planter.
All GPS, no markers.
Yep. Yeah, not many guys around us run the market. I mean, everything's pretty much GPS now, it seems like. And they got the service truck right there too. That's from Christian, and figured about an 18,000 bushel bin there. They put some of their corn on. Mostly gets for feed, but they do take some in their grain truck, into co-op in the winter months.
That's a nice service truck.
Yeah, they did an awesome job on that.
Looks like you got a smoker here with some firewood too.
Yep. Yeah, I debated about putting it closer to the house, but I didn't really want that. I figured to get the wood there, drop it off in the pickup truck a lot easier. So
good distance.
Yep.
Well, one thing I always like on displays is looking at the junk piles.
Yeah, and, I tried getting some junk back there, whatever. And this one, it's an old, the old chisel plow there. Christian wanted that one as well. And
is that a Schomburg one, or is that somebody else? Or?
I think so. I think it might be a Schomburg one. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. It might even be scratch made by Christian. I'm not 100% sure. So, and then the old semi. I just figured his grandpa had a semi back in the day. He actually bought one at an auction. He brought it home. He's going to restore it at some point in his lifetime, he hopes. But the guy runs a farm or whatever, but just hasn't had time. So that's kind of a junk pile there. And then
got the old flat rack wagon and.
Yep. And the auger to fill the bin or whatever.
What brand of auger is that?
I'm not sure.
I'm not up on my augers.
I can't say that. We don't have a lot of augers, but I needed some way to get it in there, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah.
So we got the stovepipe coming out of the shop.
Yep. And that was kind of the older shop. We had that actually. We got a newer heater element in there now for the most part. But.
Well, let's take a look at that. We can see the heater there.
Yep.
And
I spent most of my time in the shop there. So
at the New Holland round baler.
Yep, that was made by Randy Glick.
Okay.
Had that probably 2 or 3 years almost.
Randy does good work.
Yep. Yeah.
Tell me about the is it a 7830?
Yep. Okay. That was done by Aaron Jensen. I picked that up at Nationals or whatever. It's kind of something I see. You see a lot of farms around us that have it. Seems like it's kind of like their bigger tractor for the most part. Not quite getting into the R series yet. So.
Got the Gravely lawnmower.
Yep. Picked that up from that.
That's another Schomburg.
Schomburg. Yep. I got it from that Farm Factory 3D or whatever there.
Okay.
Hints or whatever. Jeff Hints. But need a mower.
Lots of good tools, and now see, when people are looking to compete in a display contest, you got to look at the detail. And when you can have a folding table here and the seats and just all the tools in the shop, these are the kind of things people need to be looking for when you're coming to a show like this.
The 3D parts now you can get are amazing. They really have the detail in the shop for sure. So
even got the chain there by the door and the decal sign and.
Yeah, and I had
hoses.
Had a couple of Beck's corn seed signs there. Right, my cousin, they're big into Beck seeds. So.
We even got the vacuum down there, shop vac.
Yep.
So this is what I always like looking at farms is in their equipment shed, and it looks like some more good equipment in here. Tell me about the loader tractor.
That was done by Grant Peterson.
Okay.
I've had that probably 3 or 4 years ago, and it's a 73 30 tractor. I'm not 100% sure on the model number on the loader, but I said I had it a few years ago. But
yeah, I always like those double model numbers, like 7330 and 4440.
Yeah, that's what I did. Just kind of smaller tractor, the loader on it, and does some stuff with it.
We got a hay buster, it looks like. And what model? I know it's a 76.
The red. It's a 1066.
All right, black stripe. Yeah, model year 1976.
Yep. Yeah, so that was another one of Jensen's tractors. That was kind of one of the first ones I got, and for some reason it's the only red tractor I can have in there. So
sure. It looks like a Heston hay tedder.
Yep.
Randy Glick?
No, that was done by Brian Weir as well.
Okay, nice.
Got the so that was one of my first pieces from him. Probably almost 5 years ago. I bet now. Sure. So
looks like you got a Kubota XUV there. Or?
Yep. Another 3D printed piece.
PTO, is that a dyno or is that just a pump?
I would say it's a dyno.
Okay.
Yeah, so the mixer's in there. Except in the winter months, he feeds out of the mixer.
Okay.
Now it's got some greener grass. He's just throwing it in the wagon out there.
Yeah, that's a nice scale right there.
I just put that on there actually. Doug Simon just gave it to me to put on here. So I don't know much about it, but I know Adam Fertz. Yep. He did it. He's got a couple here. So
very nice. And then also got a nice hay mower right in here.
Yep, that was another Randy Glick piece or whatever. And New Holland.
And then we got a Knight V spreader back here, waiting to go.
Yep, that was another piece that Christian Oyster kind of weathered up for me, and he did that and the mixer in there, added the scale and all that. So
looks good. Well, why don't we take a look at the other side of the farm?
All right.
So let's talk about the barn. That's definitely a Wisconsin countryside looking barn. And
Christian Oyster did the barn. You see a lot of them. I think he made it for his Ohio display. But you see a lot of these, the bank barns in Wisconsin. A lot of older barns are not milking anymore and stuff like that. And kind of said switched over to the beef side of the farm now.
Sure.
So
you got the grain down here, and then next to the silo, and all the hookups to feed out.
Yep. Some silage out of the silo, and then some protein. Like I said, in the winter months they use the mixer to feed out, but right now in the spring they're just putting them on the wagon out here, get some hay bales.
You see it all connects to the silo room there into the barn. And got the Brilliant Cultimulture. That's a cool piece.
Yeah, and I want to say it's a Gordy Schultz, and then Christian weathered it up or whatever. So
that's good. Well, I'll come around and we'll take a look at the backside of the barn. I really like this barn and the silo. Got the weathered effect. The staining from years of rain coming down the barn door and the windows on the milk room.
Yeah, put the cat in there too, and then a couple just seems like pails end up everywhere in a farm.
Sure, that's right. There's the cat and pails. Again, these are all details I highly encourage people to look at when they're making their display. So tell me about the cows back here, and so I guess they're still going into the barn.
These ones are all basically still pregnant. Like say they got 5 or 6 left. And as soon as they're done, they'll calve. And then go out to pasture for the summer months or whatever. They rent some pasture land or whatever. I was hoping I had a light in the barn, but I didn't. I forgot my battery pack to bring it, so I can't light up the barn. But inside the barn there's actually like a camping unit, like the nursing pen and all that.
Nice.
So you just can't really see it in the dark. I said I wish I would have brought the battery pack, but
we got some concrete blocks over here.
Yeah, it's kind of for like a wind barrier and for something to push off. Because obviously in the winter. Being cows that are pregnant, try to get them some fresh bedding and stuff like that. So something to push off of, and then a little bit of a wind breaker too. So
then we've got looks like a Dodge Ram here with a cattle trailer.
Yep, Christian Oyster did the truck, and then the trailer is that Josh Beckham or whatever. I can't think of his name now.
Okay.
It's British that's it though. Yeah. He does a bunch of trailers for me or whatever. So
nice 5th wheel trailer and
it seems like everybody around us has 1 or 2 of those. It seems like to haul round bales for a lot. And always hauling something, obviously. Schedule the next farm and all that. So
you get a quick look in here on the other side. You can see a John Deere Batwing in there. And again, look at that New Holland mower, which really stands out. So again, we got some equipment here in a lean-to shed. Looks like a Bobcat and Case IH 875 Ripper.
530 Ripper.
530.
Yep. Nice. Yep. It's a 5 shank or whatever.
Okay.
It's a little smaller for the farm, but that's why the old one's sitting out back, supposed to plow out back there, and they just picked that up last winter. So
a New Holland or H&S rake.
Yep. The old wheel right there, and like I said, they do a lot of round bale, and it seems they feed them for feed and bedding. So.
And then another detail to point out is that you've got all the electricity running from the milk house straight up the barn, out the poles, got the transformer, and that hooks up to the grain bin.
Yep, yeah, so got a light over there, and then the power unit for the grain bins on the other side kind of ropes around there or whatever. But.
And then we're also connected up to the house. And tell me about the house.
No, the house it's a train kit. Christian Meister did that as well. He had actually had it on a display. I want to say in Indy either last year or the year before. So I purchased that for him to kind of switch it up a little bit, but it's a train kit house that he put together, So.
Well, we got all the shrubbery and flowers, and they come around here. And now these well caps here are.
These for the septic tank there.
Okay.
As you know, it's kind of something didn't see a lot on. And I used to do excavating and put septic systems in, so it's kind of something I added on.
Good detail.
And you can kind of see back there those are the lookouts for like the mound for a mound system, which are pretty common around Wisconsin area.
Yeah. See it.
Just something I thought that I haven't seen a lot of. So.
Got the grill back there. And looks like a nice place to live and work.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew, thank you for the tour. And,
no problem. Thank you.
Really appreciate you coming out to the show and sharing this.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.